Long ago, in the land of Israel, there lived a young boy named David. He was the youngest of 8 brothers and resided in the humble town of Bethlehem. Despite his youth, David had a vital responsibility, looking after his father's sheep. He spent countless days and nights in the open fields, ensuring no harm came to his flock. David's job was far from easy. The wilderness was fraught with danger, as lions and bears frequently roamed, posing a constant threat to the sheep. But David was remarkably brave. Armed only with his staff and a simple sling, he fearlessly fought off these formidable predators, protecting the animals entrusted to his care. When he wasn't safeguarding his flock, David found solace and joy in playing his harp. His music was so enchanting that even the birds would pause to listen, captivated by the beautiful melodies he created. One day, a wise man named Samuel visited David's home. Samuel was a prophet, guided by God's voice. God had revealed to Samuel that David would one day become the king of Israel. In a significant and sacred moment, Samuel anointed David, marking him for this extraordinary destiny. Meanwhile, not far from Bethlehem, a grave situation was unfolding. The Israelites were facing their fierce enemies, the Philistines, in a tense standoff. The Philistines had a giant warrior named Goliath, who towered over everyone and possessed immense strength. Every day, Goliath would step forward and challenge the Israelites to send a warrior to fight him. But fear gripped their hearts, and no one dared to accept his challenge. David's brothers were part of the Israelite army, and one day David was sent to deliver food to them. As he arrived at the camp, he saw Goliath and heard his taunts. David couldn't understand why everyone was so afraid of this giant. Filled with faith and courage, David declared, "I will fight Goliath. God has protected me from lions and bears while I guarded my sheep. He will protect me now." The news of David's bold statement reached the king, who called for David and offered him armor for the battle. However, the armor was too heavy and cumbersome for David. Instead, he chose to rely on his trusted sling and picked up 5 smooth stones from a stream. With unwavering confidence, David approached Goliath. The giant laughed and mocked the young shepherd, but David stood firm. He took a stone, placed it in his sling, and with a swift and powerful motion, he launched it at Goliath. The stone struck Goliath squarely in the forehead, and the giant fell to the ground, defeated. David's incredible victory demonstrated that size and strength are no match for faith and courage. His bravery showed everyone that even the smallest among us can overcome the greatest challenges with God's help. This remarkable event marked the beginning of David's journey to becoming one of the greatest kings in the history of Israel. David's story is a powerful reminder that faith, courage, and trust in God can help us face and conquer the giants in our own lives. Thank you for joining this adventure. See you in the next story.